Hey, this is Phil Ratcliffe with Rebel Financial, and thanks for joining in for our last broadcast of the year. We're going to do something a little bit special for you. We've got a cram-packed live stream for you where we're going to go over some of the really cool things that we've upgraded over Rebel Financial. Really, we are trying to innovate in our industry. We're going to show you some of the new things that are coming very soon. We've got multiple things that we're working really hard on right now to have ready by the beginning of the year, and then also some of our big initiatives that we're doing for next year. So this is going to be a great live stream. If you've been following us, if you're looking for a great financial planning firm that's going to stay ahead of things and also leverage the resources and the technology that's out there to help you live a better life, to have more with the same resources, to make those resources stretch further so that you can feel more secure in your futures. So really, I'm going to get started here, and we're going to go over, kind of piece by piece so you can kind of see. So we're trying something new here as well, too, to where we're almost going to, like with your TV, you can do the picture-in-picture, that PIP thing that you've probably seen on your thing. So Zip's going to throw it up there so that you can see my screen and hopefully follow along real well as we go over some of the things that we've done the last year. So first and foremost, since you're watching this, we started this live stream this year. And really what we were going for was to redefine like the podcasts and the old radio shows that were popular and really got information out there, but to do it in a much more media-rich way and to do it in a way that's good for you. So whether you want to watch us through YouTube or Facebook or a live stream, we're streaming to all three of these things at the same time, which is actually very difficult. And so obviously, if you're watching this live right now, you've got no problems. But on our webpage, you can kick over to our Facebook page. When you come here, this is what it looks like. And then you can come just right there and you like it. When you like us, whenever you look on Facebook, whenever we're live like this, it'll say Rebel Financial is live, and you can see it. Or you'll get an alert that tells you that. If you prefer YouTube, isn't as much into the social media side of things, but it does stream at a little bit higher rate. Plus, we put a lot of our videos here fast that aren't necessarily in our marketing social media type stream. You can subscribe over here. So when you subscribe, then it will notify you when we're live, or after it's done kind of rendering at the broadcast over, it'll send you an email with a link to be able to watch it in case you weren't able to watch it live. And then lastly, you can click straight to our live stream page. So when you're on our website, the slider will click over to where you can get to the live stream, and then our live stream page is available through there as well. So with that, we're really trying to give you very up-to-date information. We're trying to have great guests on. We would love to get it a little bit more interactive to where we're actually responding to questions and comments via Twitter or Facebook or what so. So as you help us grow that is going to develop. Another thing that we're doing is we're giving away an Echo Dot every week for those that enter. This week, we actually don't have a winner. So that really shows you that you have really good odds, especially right now while we're growing this program, to win one of those. And those are like $50 a pop. And it's free, just for watching and then submit it into the contest. And to do that, all you have to do is click on that slider right here, and it'll click you over here, and it just tells you what to do. So basically, all you have to do is enter your info. We're not trying to solicit. This just puts you on our newsletter or what so. But you just first name, last name, email, you submit. And then the other thing you have to do is just go down to the last one, which last week we had John Francis from Ohio on here. But for this one, to enter in this one, you would comment underneath this video and just say, hey, great broadcast, I enjoyed watching it. Whatever you want to say. I mean, you could say something negative. Hopefully you don't. But the rules are just put a comment down there and enter up there, and you're in. And right now, if you would have entered this past week, you would have for sure won an Echo Dot. All right, the next thing that we've been doing is this last year we've been really trying to really innovate with our video and our marketing and our pictures and trying to be very conscientious of taking a lot of media-rich things and putting it out there. And so we made a separate website called gallery.rebelfinancial.com to where you can go to see all of our different pictures here from all the different things that we've done very high resolution so that you can see a lot of the stuff that we're doing. And you can click on this, which will take you to whichever one you're on there, or you can go down through here and look at any of these. If you attended any of these different things that we've been at, there's a good chance that there's a good picture of you or maybe a friend or so you can go and pull them down and save them as really good high resolution. So this is like from our Christmas party that was not that long ago, and you can look at whatever pictures that you went from there and see some of the people that attended and what it was like, etc. So again, we're really trying to do a very good job to put a lot of media-rich content up there as well. Another one of the things that we do that's pretty unique, you can read from a lot of big sources information about what's going on with the markets or get a quarterly update or what so. But our quarterly updates are unique in the fact that we make them based on how the regular investor should be investing. And if you're a part of our clientele, then it's very much into exactly how we manage portfolios, and we want to tell you what happened and how we took care of accounts and our clients in a way that's good for our long-term investment. So we talk about, what's our long-term strategy, versus what we did in the short term and how those things relate, because the average investor underperforms by 4 to 7% per year, and we don't want that to be you. And so our updates are really meant to give you an update. So if you only see me or Tony or whoever your advisor is, only once or twice a year, there's going to be 4 of these out there in the in-between. If you're ever worried, obviously you can call us anytime you want to, but if you just want to see what's going on, how we're taking care of things, because we deal with this every day, you can see that and get an update at any time. A lot of these things are just available for client. It's in the client resources. You come down here and say, I want to see the quarterly update. You click there, boom, you're on this page, and you can watch the last quarterly update. So in the next week and a half, we'll be recording the next one for the 4th quarter update so that you can see, right away what happened if you're interested. If not, if we do have discretion, we're taking care of the accounts automatically. So it's really there for you. Another one of the things that we're doing with video that we're innovating with, and we're always keeping up on this stuff, trying to do 4K, so really high resolution stuff, 360 video. This is actually the device that we use, and so it's 2 180-degree cameras. It's called a Kodak Pix Pro, and we'll do things. So like on our website, on that main page right there, there's a little star that you can click on, and it'll take you to this page to where you can actually watch one of our videos. And when you're watching it on here, you can spin it around and look everywhere or anywhere that you want to. If you look at it on a phone, then you can just spin your phone around like as you're, spin yourself around with your phone, and it'll look like you're looking through a window into that video world. So again, we've got some really high aspirations on doing some cool things with this over the next year, and really exploiting that to let you get into what we're doing and a lot of the things. We're really making lots of videos. We have partners such as FMG and eMoney and Money Guide Pro. We're making our own explainer videos. We commissioned 14 of those last year. We've got 7 done that are up. We got 3 more that are almost done right now. So we got 4 more to come. And then we are making our own videos in terms of helping our clients with different explainer videos, just kind of like talking head videos, to where we explain how to do this or how to get the financial planning, or a webinar that was really useful to people to where you can go and watch it on demand anytime. So right now we're putting new videos out there somewhere around 2 or 3 a week. I mean, that is a lot of content. And right now we're actually investing in more technology, computer, hardware, etc., so that we can produce more videos faster at higher quality. So we're hoping to pick that up something to like 3 to 4 a week. So that's almost 200 new videos per year. And hopefully with being able to search through, you'll find the ones that are relevant to you and that help you. So kind of moving on, and you can get to our videos again through that gallery. There's a little link that says videos, and we tried to make a thing that just organizes them by subjects, so college and estate planning, or just general, or insurance, or tax, or things that are about our company. They're all here, and you can click through and find the ones that you like. You can follow us on YouTube or Vimeo. We put most of our videos up there, and you can see them. There's some of the explainer videos that we made, but you can search through them. Like there's 184 total that we've got on Vimeo right now. You can search through them, find the ones that you want to. So kind of next, we're going to get into tools. Some of the tools that we've done. One of the things that we do really well is we look for great partners. And one of the ones that we've integrated has been Riskalyze. We call it Rebel Risk Assessment. And in the past, the risk tolerance questionnaire that we put out that takes, approximately 15 to 30 minutes to complete is actually not very fun to complete. We need it to do our job good for our clients, but it's not that fun. With this new one, it's actually much shorter. And as you go through it, you will get an answer really fast that is actually interesting and kind of fun to go through. So when you go through, you can click and say, what are you interested in? If you want to give any other things, when were you born? When do you want to retire? And then just real quick, it's just going to ask you, some questions. I'm just putting in some default answers here so that you can see it. And then you could say, how much risk can you tolerate? And you're like, all right, how about that, And then it'll say, well, what looks better? And I'll say, that looks pretty good. I guess I'm not that aggressive, so I'll click a little bit lower. And then we look at this and say, the upside for the downside, I could do a little bit more. And then how about now? And then I'll pick the same thing again. So it says my risk number, and it says based on the portfolio that you have, in any 6-month period, I could be up 34,000 or down 21,000. And I say, yeah, that feels like me. And then boom, we get that result, and then we can actually match that up to where your portfolio is now. For our ongoing clients, we try to keep redoing this, a couple, 3 times a year, whereas we only used to do 1/3 a year. And then we can produce reports and show them a model how their portfolio is going to look like. So it's actually fun, and it's called gamification. So we're trying to take something that was not fun and turn it into something fun that gives us better information, that lets our clients work better. And as someone that's not even a client, on our main website, when you look there on that main page, there's actually one of the tabs. Oh, there it was as well too. Right there, we've got it. You can try like the one that I was just doing. We also have this new calculator that we made an agreement with, and it's way more sophisticated than most of the calculators out there. And again, it's on our main page where you can click to it. This is the savings calculator. You can go through and enter a lot of this information and then say submit, and it's going to give you the results right away. So again, let me put in some default information just so you can kind of see real fast what it looks like. And then you can put in your information, and it will calculate basically how much will you end up with. You can use the other one up here that goes through and says, I have this much, what's the probability that I won't run out of money over the time period that I need it to last? So like in this illustration, it's going to tell you, that in the top 20% of the scenarios, you have $1.1 million. In the median, it's $900,000. If you're really super duper unlucky, you'd only have $400,000. And you can kind of see how it got that result. But again, these are things that we put out there for free. They're value add to our 401k participants, to our clients. Sometimes we use them in some of our simple financial planning. Bada boom. Another one that we put out there and made a partnership was this Max My Interest. And with this, you can actually open up multiple savings account connected to your checking account, and then each month it goes and makes sure your money's earning the highest interest rate possible. So check this out. Again, it's on our website. If you go to Client Resources, you can click on Max My Interest. Tax Facts. Each year we've been putting out a brochure where if you just need to see if you're eligible to make a 401k or a Roth IRA contribution, or where do I lose my deductions for this, or where do I hit the AMT or what so. We are getting ready to put out the new version of that. We get that out to our accounting and tax attorney partner to give it one last view over. So it's not quite up yet, but hopefully by the end of next week it will be. But just right there, as soon as that's available, you'll be able to click on that Tax Facts brochure and it will pop up right there. Okay, so let's keep going on. Another new thing that we've done is we've made new client levels. So last year we rolled these out: Robo Rebel, Simple Rebel, and E-Rebel. We've made those explainer videos just like we talked about that you can see here that explains them. But we're trying to make getting good financial and investment advice available to more people. Because it used to be if you didn't have $250,000 or $500,000 account at least, you couldn't hire a good advisor. Like one that would look out for your best interest first, that actually has experience, hopefully has a CFP, a certified financial planner designation. You just couldn't do it. So what we try to do is based on the level of service that people want. If they just want investment management, they don't really need an investment advisor, we can make it really low cost. But the beauty of ours versus, say, reaching out to Vanguard or Schwab or Personal Capital or what so, is that whenever you're ready to do financial planning, our financial planning as you upgrade is way more comprehensive than most of these other planning tools or what so. So we can do this for a very low cost. You can establish a relationship, have great investment management. We created this for people right out of school, so that don't have any accounts with us. There's no minimums, there's no nothing. It's just $40 a month. We help you create a plan. The reason why we can keep it so low is because we rely on a lot of these clients to do a lot of the data entry for us, so that it doesn't take us a long time to do a lot of the work. And then we just do tune-ups over time to make sure that they're paying back their loans right, or they're saving right in their 401k, or taking the right tax preferences. Our eRebel is kind of the next step up to where a little bit more sophisticated advisor, and all this stuff is online up to here. That's how we can keep the cost down low. And you actually have accounts with us that we manage for you. Then you start to get up to here to even more experienced advisor, and we do a lot more extra things. So these are our older ones. These are our new ones. So we created 3 new client levels of service. And one of the really new things that we're doing right now is, before we only used our main RFPW right here and here, and now we're expanding that to all of them, so that everybody can use our RFPW. We have expanded into doing flat fee planning as well as having ongoing clients, and we're really legit about this. We set our prices to where somebody hires us to just do a retirement plan and they need to compare pensions or what so. We don't have any agenda to try to get them as a long-term client or what so. We will do their plan just for this, and they can go their separate ways, or a full-blown plan, or even have our estate attorney and accountant come in and do everything all together, and then that's fine. So to me, this is the hallmark of a really good financial planning firm, is that you will sell that service for a fee and not try to get people to just roll over their accounts or what so. So you can check this out. This is one of the new things that we just launched. It's really in beta right now, but it's a DIY retirement plan where you can click on there. It's $200. We have a CFP chat available while you're doing it yourself, and make a plan over an hour or two yourself, and with really being able to take out the most expensive part, which is a financial advisor doing a lot of the stuff for you. We can really streamline that. Now, of course, after you get it done, you can opt to meet with a financial advisor and have a bigger plan or do more ongoing relationship. But if all you need is a quick plan, and you have high confidence kind of in yourself to be able to do a lot of the data entry and work on online stuff, this is an awesome new thing. And we've decreased some of the pricing on our plans as well too. So that's some of the updates. For our gold clients, if they're over $500,000, tax preparation is free for our gold clients. And then estate attorney services, so like wills and power of attorney and simple trust work, over $750,000 for our clients. That is also free and included with our fee. We launched our own 401k at the end of the year before last, and we've been growing it this year. And we just consistently make this better and better and better. And we made a lot of investments in this. We have some new 401k services coming up. Every one of our clients now that has a plan through us has their own page that they come to that just says Rebel loves your company, and your logo will be up there, and your participants can get into there. They can chat with us, and when we know it's a participant going through there, they're actually going to get to talk to a CFP, to get individual investment advice and planning advice, which you can't get from almost any other company. These are some of the upgrades that we made to the RFPW. So if you log in, you'll notice that it's just different. It's a little bit more gray. When you sign up and you come into us, it has a guided experience of showing you how to put your data into here, so this all gets populated with all your numbers and your house and your mortgage and all the stuff you hold with us. It'll track all your spending, even though you may spend on lots of different things, and you can make budgets really easy. And then this is a huge addition that we made. Kind of goes along with that DIY planning thing, except now this is included to all of our clients that are simple and eRebel and silver. So even if they're not doing a full-blown planning relationship with us, they can go in here and do their own DIY plan that will kind of clean up for them, and that's just included automatically. So I mean, you're kind of getting I'm having to go fast to get through all this stuff, but like, this is the stuff we're working on all the time to make things better and better and better. So this is the page for that DIY retirement plan, and you can click on it, watch the video. If you want to try it and be one of our beta people, we'll have this tested totally by the end of the year, but if you want to try it right now, go for it. You can go through and do it. One of the things that we're going to do is offer to our existing clients, like a 50% discount if they want to buy this as a gift to give to somebody else, since they're already an existing client. So we're doing a lot of exciting things that you can see. Before, anytime our clients wanted to give us a referral or what so, they had to email it or what so. Now they can just go to the website, go up here to client resources, and say refer somebody. Boom, boom, boom. This will automatically put them in our system. We'll follow up with them immediately. We don't bother people. We're just a little company. So in that respect, we're going to do really good follow-up. It's all tracked. You can do everything online. You can look at our reviews. We have some of the most reviews of any financial advisory or planning company in the country. Thank you to any of our clients that are watching this. So we've only got 19 on Google right now, but still, that's a lot. It's hard to get people to do reviews, and thank you so much for thinking so highly of us. I mean, right now we're at 5.0. I think we had one that was less than that, and it was like 4.8 or 9 or what so, but it still averages up to 5.0. So, thank you very much for the opportunity to be of service. Another one of the new things that we put there too is, since we're growing our 401k, one of the new things that we're getting ready to launch at the beginning of the year is the ability to audit 401ks with some of the technology that we've built. And we're building this so that anybody can submit into here to audit their 401k. So all we need is a copy of the current statement. Everything will be anonymous unless you want to be a party to us auditing this and giving it to your employer. But the statement lets us figure out what the fees are and the investment options and what so. And then, of course, we keep everything confidential and anonymous. But this is going to be a cool thing that people can use. In terms of some of the big things that are coming up, okay, we got new pricing for 1/1/2017. We dropped some of the percentage fees in our plans, and we're also increasing the monthly amounts to the Simple, E-Rebel, Silver, and Gold. If you want to lock in, we're not raising prices for any existing clients. If anybody that is sitting on the fence or what so that wants to join us before December 31st, 2016, they'll be locked into the old pricing. But kind of going forward, we're underpricing that a little bit, and we pride ourselves in the fact that we've never raised prices on our existing clients. We've actually lowered them 4 times. So in that respect, we got to change some things going forward. But we're still honoring to our clients to continue to add more and more value for a better price. We also launched 30-day free trials. This is awesome. We're one of the only financial planning companies in the country to do this. So if you know somebody that might be interested, tell them to come over. Just try it. They'll get to log into that RFPW, try some of those new things that are sound. No obligation, no credit card required, no nothing. And then coming soon, we are working really hard right now to redesign our entire website. It is going to be really nice and crisp and run about double as fast. So we're really excited about that. We've got some new 401k services coming along to where we're going to do like flat fee auditing for plans, not only just us managing plans or what so, but also doing third-party evaluations from a fiduciary perspective to say, is this a good plan? And here are a list of people that can fix this for you. Our big project coming up, we've been working on this already for a half a year, but one of our things is to integrate our financial planning and our account stuff into being able to access and work with it verbally. So obviously you would have to initialize it. If you're comfortable with it, you'd be able to do that. But this is Amazon Echo right here, and this is Google Home. So in that respect, in terms of being progressive, I mean, I don't even know any other financial companies that are really working on this from a perspective of really trying to make your financial planning better. So once we did a plan for you, you could ask, okay, Google, how's my retirement plan doing? Or, Alexa, what's my retirement account balance? And she'll tell you. So again, these are things that are coming. They're kind of one of our big things. We're trying to engage some independent engineers, maybe even starting a subsidiary that's going to work on that. But again, these are the things that we do and are continually driven to do to make things better for you as a client, to help society and our community as well too. So I know that was a really long live stream because we try to keep it to 15 minutes, and I hope I didn't lose you by talking super fast, but we're really excited about what we do. We're really excited about the people that we take care of. We care about them. We know everybody, them, their spouse, their kids. And it's not just about having tons of accounts or what, so like a lot of the big financial companies. And then on us being smaller, we don't charge hardly much more than any of them to get the personalized service. And a lot of times we can save our clients 20 to 50% because we do a lot of this innovative stuff, but we still run a very profitable firm. So we're trying to combine the best elements of all these things. I wanted to give you this update so that you could get a little bit of insight into what we're doing besides just building plans and managing money. All the time we're busy. Some of the guys probably think I push them a little too hard, but it's all for you. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We look forward to seeing you and hopefully serving you into 2017.